You've climbed all the sync points and heard that hidden blade crunch more times than you can count. Now what? It's time for the best games like Assassin's Creed you can play right now. There are still a few months until we experience the Norse joys of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, making it a perfect time to enjoy some other games. But when you've been playing every Assassin's Creed entry for the last decade, it's sometimes hard to find another experience that floats your particular pirate ship in the same way. This then is your approved list of Assassin's Creed adjacent experiences. Turn on your eagle vision. Let's go. Open world? Check. Angry man with roguish 5 o'clock shadow? Check. Armour that looks like it was layered in front of an All Saints mirror? Yes, Middle-earth Shadow of War has plenty of similarities to Assassin's Creed. So many, in fact, that at first release of footage of the original game, Shadow of Mordor, one of AC2's coders said that the orky action looked almost a little too similar. In turn, for the sequel, Monolith Productions dedicated an achievement to the Stabby franchise. You'll get the Everything is Permitted Chivo for shaming an assassin until he's deranged. Touché. Anyway, for those hunting for a similar experience to the pre-RPG Creeds, the Adventures of Gondor Ranger Talion should tick all these activities off boxes. Shadow of War delivers a sprawling open world of murder, absurd creatures, and seriously angry orcs. You'll probably be relieved that Templars don't do the same, but the Nemesis system means that if you don't manage to end your foes the first time around, they'll not only remember that they bested you last time, but level up at the same time. Thanks.
Who leads the search for the Palantir?
Boil it down, and there are a lot of similarities between the world's greatest detective and master assassin Ezio Auditore. Both are seeking revenge for a family tragedy, both like to lurk on city rooftops looking moody with half their faces covered, and Ezio and Bats really enjoy a satisfying takedown from the air. We just won't talk about how one of them is super against murder and one is, well, an actual assassin. Regardless, scooting around Gotham City makes for a perfect, if slightly more moral, replacement for the Creed. And of all of Rocksteady's brooding experiences, Batman Arkham City perches top of the lofty pile. Unlocking the chains, quite literally, of the more linear Arkham Asylum, City offers up endless acts of heroism in all shapes and sizes. Whether you just want to endlessly hammer goons with a combat loop so compelling that Pringles have been asking for its notes, or just falling with style, gliding through the skyscrapers, the choice is up to you. Hey, he might not kill anyone, but did that guy still have bones to show up in an X-ray by the time he got to Gotham General?
No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun?
No one could have predicted that Assassin's Creed would become one of the best action RPG series after a decade of linear narratives. This means then that there are probably plenty of Origins and Odyssey players who haven't experienced the delights of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt after originally feeling like it wasn't for them. Yes, Geralt is on another Logitech G list, but hear me out. If you're looking to fill the months until Assassin's Creed Valhalla with one game and one game only, then give serious consideration to The Witcher 3. Every step in this world feels like it tells a story. Matt could, and probably still will, make entire videos about how just the light makes him feel. Whether you're venturing out on the hunt for groups of monstrous things, whiling away the hours playing Gwent in a smoky bar, or just taking a breather mid-epic quest, Geralt's journey is a masterwork of open-world storytelling. Grab your swords. Yes, plural. You'll need them. It would be impossible to make a list of games similar to an Ubisoft open world series without mentioning another Ubisoft open world series. While Far Cry delivers plenty of violent delights, and indeed ends, Watch Dogs 2 is far more akin to the third-person city scrambling of Assassin's Creed. If, dare I say it, you especially enjoy the gadgets and gizmos of the modern day experience, shh, don't at me, then it turns out that Marcus's adventures will absolutely scratch your tech-hungry itch. Sunny San Francisco is a city of brilliant potential as you hack fellow road users, fly drones, make friends with the dogs of the title, and take trips to Alcatraz just for the selfies. A crew of brilliant characters amidst the hacking and endless clothing options and madness means that Watch Dogs 2 is a satisfying roller coaster. And whether you're just wandering and stealing from unsuspecting NPCs, or slightly more suspecting ones, this is a perfect tech-savvy adventure.
Hold on a second. What the? Did my ex-wife put you up to this?
At first, the idea of even a Souls-like game on an Assassin's Creed list might seem like an admin error. AC is all about free exploration, while the Souls games are all about jittery heart-in-mouth fights and worrying what's around the next blind corner. But Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is the least Soulsy Souls game there is, thanks to an increased focus on stealth, swift combat and verticality. It's excruciatingly hard in places, like a stern rhythm action game with beheadings, and there's still a knotted web of systems and secrets lurking beneath its surface. But for any devoted Assassin's Creed fan wanting to work through Miyazaki's back catalogue, Sekiro is absolutely the place to start. There's a vivid historical setting with a supernatural twist. No, snakes didn't used to be that big. And a fine line in artery-bothering executions that even Cassandra would wince at. Heck, the shinobi prosthetics could even have been hidden blades in a previous life. We may never get an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, but Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a worthy, if brutal, alternative. Ubi's pirate sim Skull and Bones, with all the best bits of Edward Kenway's gunpowder-scented adventures in Black Flag, still hasn't made it over the horizon yet. Don't worry though, Sea of Thieves is here for all your piratey needs, complete with adorable ship's cat, more treasure chests than you really have any idea what to do with, and an open ocean to explore with all your best, non-landlubbing friends. There's not quite that lovely guided cannon fire of Black Flag, but if you're hankering for an open horizon with the salty wind in your face, Rare's Adventure is a tantalising prospect with all manner of fellow pirates to rob and pillage. Following wind direction is key, and every tropical island brings new risk and reward as you sword fight with ludicrously angry skeletons. Maybe a joke would cheer them up. Who is Blackbeard's favourite Star Wars character? R2D2. No? On to the next one then. I promise it's better than that pun. And finally, if wandering through history in a rich open world is your thing, then it's probably time for a ride through Red Dead Redemption 2. If you're one of those AC players who always has a finger poised on the screenshot button, then missing Rockstar's Old West would be a crime worthy of being forced to listen to Sean Hastings' history lessons on repeat. As we mentioned in our best open world games to utterly lose yourself in, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a sprawling adventure where you can happily ignore whatever you want in pursuit of your own bliss. Stalking deer, keeping out of toothy reach of sunbathing alligators, riding into the sunset with your trusty steed. It's all here. If the fantasy and monsters of The Witcher 3 doesn't quite sway you, this might just be the wild holiday you need until Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, that's the 7 games that are permitted for fans of Assassin's Creed. Let us know your favourite Brotherhood alikes in the comments below, drop us a like if you can't wait until AC Valhalla, and subscribe to Logitech G for more lists and videos just like this one. Hit the notification bell and you'll even get an email eagle diving into your inbox when the next one arrives.